is your girl Clo-Clo, aka Miss Chloe Chantel. It's funny, I keep saying Clo-Clo, aka Miss Chloe Chantel, because I'm really trying to figure out which one I want to use for a radio name. So you guys send me some suggestions. Let me know. Do you like Clo-Clo? Do you like Miss Chloe Chantel? But we are live here in the chat room. You guys know what to do. You go to Instagram at the.chat.room. Hit up our website. Hit up hmsnotradio.org. If you're not listening, tell your friends to go ahead and log on, because we are live. And I'm here with the beautiful Miss Wendi. What? How old are you? 22?
Hey, girl. Hey, times 2, add 1.
When I say she is here, y'all, and this makeup is on fleek, she should be getting ready for bed, but she's out here looking like $1 million, making me question what I'm doing with my life and why I was single yesterday on Valentine's Day.
Well,
Miss Wendi.
Hey.
What you do to stay so
a team? Truth, Clo-Clo. I like Clo-Clo.
You like Clo-Clo?
Hey,
Clo-Clo. A lot of people have told me Clo-Clo. It kind of rolls off the tongue.
Clo-Clo. Hey, girl. Hey, Clo-Clo.
I like it.
I think that's the one.
Whatever Miss Wendi wants, she gets.
That's, you know what? If that were true, we'd all be happy on Valentine's Day. Or fulfilled or hopeful, right?
I know.
But the team helps me look good. Sometimes, I have one of my wonderful makeup artists that I think women just, when we look good, we feel good. When we feel good, we do good.
Right.
And she is phenomenal at what she does. And funny enough, she can do my face and it can last, it's sad to say, over 24 hours.
That's those good products. Mm-hmm. I ain't reached that point in my life yet to where I have the money to buy products like that. But she's you look good.
Thank you.
I mean, hair and everything.
Thank you. Amazing style. People, I don't do it. They do it. They make me look good. I'm so grateful for my team. Oh. So grateful.
When I get there, send them out. Tell them Clo-Clo needs them.
I got you.
Because right now she's here
but you're
with
naturally
the hair.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Miss Wendi. She gassed me up today, y'all, and I love it. Guys know it is the day after Valentine's Day, and Clo-Clo, she was kind of single. It was just me and my dog chilling all day, and I'm fine with that. I'm waiting for the good Lord to send me my king. Miss Wendi, what you do yesterday for V-Day?
Well, let's see. I ate some chocolates.
That's all you need.
Mm-hmm.
Who needs a man?
You know what? You don't. I took myself on a date.
Mm-hmm. And I think if a lot of women try that method, the world would be a much better place.
It would be. It's funny. I have high expectations.
For men?
For society in my space, male or female.
Give me an example.
I think when it comes to a time in your life when you've reached a place of comfort with who you are, there's certain things that just don't move you the same. Certain opinions of others, insight that will resonate more so than something else. And I just find that at this point, I don't apologize for being strong, for being beautiful, for being confident. I don't apologize for being spirit-filled, for being a leader and an influencer in our city or in our country. It's okay. What happens is that you exude a certain level of whatever that is, aura. Some people say, I believe it's spirit. But when you're in that place of resolve, it just happens. So am I asked out or, on social media quite often? Yes. Am I lurked upon? Oh, yeah.
Because look at you. She's sitting here looking 22.
Hey, girl.
Flawless.
Hey, I wish. No, I don't. You know what, Chloe? I don't. It's funny. I know what marriage is like.
Mm-hmm. You've been married before?
Oh, yes. 16 years. My son is married. Yes. I know what marriage is like, and I know what it is to be that wife, and I know what it is to understand, just commitment. So when you learn, the thing about life is once you know, you can't unknow what you know. And a lot of times women, we attempt to unknow what we know just to say we have. You'll notice men don't really do that. They don't do things, should I say, to get cuffed. They'll accept who they are and what they've learned. We don't do that. So, with my expectations as they are, they know they have to come correct. And they try. And it's an interesting thing, this dating thing. I tell you, the water hasn't been dry in the dating world. Not at all. But I choose me first. So I enjoy my company. I love to sneak away and do things for me because I gather energy that way. Because I had to learn to fall in love with me first.
And I think that's so key, especially for a lot of young women who are listening out there. It's you have to love you first. And then the right man will come to you because you're exuding a certain type of energy.
Yes.
Does it get easier as you get older, the dating world?
If you let the worldly ways of worry and doubt and fear creep in, no. Which means equates to who you are around. Again, your company. I am highly selective about who's in my space. So if there are women feeling the wanton spirit, the miserable, that's not who I'm going to be around. So depending on who you transfer energy with, yeah, it's relative. So for me, is it harder or easier? On a regular basis, no. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because of who I choose to be around, how I think.
You're very comfortable, it sounds like, with who you are.
Extremely.
And know exactly what you want. So I could see how dating is just, it's a hit or miss.
It's a hit or miss.
You a miss or you a hit.
That's it. And I'll give chances.
How many chances?
A lot.
Because Wendi look like she don't give none. One little thing, you are out. Don't call my phone no more. You are blocked.
I'm not. No, I don't believe in that. Let me tell you why. How many chances do we get in life?
Endless.
Correct. So I don't believe in that. And so to some chagrin, to the chagrin of others, are like, you're too kind. That's not it. I don't believe that. And there's that 50 Shades of Gray, pun intended. Relationships have a lot of gray. Listen, I know this isn't, always the topic of choice, but in the Bible, there's not a lot of ideas on dating.
There's not.
Nope. There's enough, should I say, sufficient on marriage, but dating, it's gray. So you have to go with what works within your soul. But if you don't understand that, well, then it won't work. So I do give chances. I do give chances. I love to see love, but I'm not a hopeless romantic at this stage of my life. I could say 20 years ago or, what have you, I loved the idea of saying that I was with someone and we were going to share the rest of our lives together and la, 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 la. And that was cute.
That's me.
Not anymore. No, it's where do we really, and let me just be honest, kudos to your demographic. You're gorgeous. If you've never seen her, she's really gorgeous.
She's not lying, y'all.
No, I'm not lying. This is the truth, 100, as we say, right? But I think with what you bring to the table in your demographic, your age group, you all are so amazing in the critical thinking. It wasn't like that, say, in the 90s. It really has changed with social media and with technology.
But see, I'm thinking that social media is actually affecting our dating world with my age demographic. I think it's affecting
It's not just yours it's affecting. I'm hearing complaints from even as late as 60.
What they doing on Instagram?
Facebook. Yes.
And what are the complaints that you're hearing?
Goodness, hold on. We can go there. Can we go there just
Let's
yesterday?
Go there. This is the chat room. We go wherever.
So, okay. Did I just do
Did y'all hear the pop?
Did you hear that? Did I do it right? If you could only see my hands, So what had happened was...
Oh, they'll see it. The camera is on you. No. The camera is here, ladies and gentlemen. You will see this.
Heidi. Oh, wow. Look. I was on a call with a person of interest. And I got a call about something that was posted on Facebook. Over 45 years old, this person. Why was that posted? Did you feel that? Yes. So I had to defend that in front of my publicist. Hey, Latoria, lemon lime. She's awesome. But I had to actually address a post from 2 months ago, was it?
You know what? I really thought after 30, social media doesn't exist for the older crowd. I mean, I understand having a Facebook, maybe keeping up with old family members and friends, but I didn't know people still post and question you about what you post.
Oh, it doesn't stop.
What was your response to this man?
Hold on. That's when you have your moments when you go, okay, step out of self for a moment. Say, you know what? I was upset when I wrote that on your page because but right. I didn't
I
go
was in my feelings.
I was in my feelings. I was. So you decided to I did. So, in other words, Facebook, it's funny because I do think that the 20-somethings and early 30-somethings really think that it's kind of an over and done world. But social media, 60-year-olds are on Instagram. They're on Periscope.
And Tinder, trying to find maybe them a hot
And
older.
there's that.
Have you ever done Tinder?
No.
Do I need to do that next year to find? What are your thoughts? Because Wendi, I'm not trying to be single next year for Valentine. I'm not forcing it, but I want to go on a nice date, put on some heels, get my hair done, my nails done for a nice looking young man.
I would rather that happen on any day of the year.
You are right about that.
Can somebody do a planning date on January 5th?
Random.
Correct.
Just because I like you.
Not because the society said that we're going to celebrate this holiday. And sadly, people get sad or in that fear of lack or not having. And so we let that holiday depress us or the impending event. I can tell you how many years I didn't get a thing. It was like we don't celebrate on that day. We can celebrate love any day. The thing is this, we can't let commercialism steal what's necessary. And what's necessary really begins with us. And Chloe, I'm serious. You can't say to yourself or anyone else, I'm ready for you if you're not ready for yourself. And I think I said, the other day on another station where we were talking, I said, can you trust you with you? Mm. If you can do that, let's then talk about putting on those great heels, and that cute clutch, because a lot of times we're really not ready for what we think we're ready for. Mm. But that takes being open to learning, being honest with really where you are, taking a true inventory of where you are, and realizing that Valentine's Day is not the end all be all to your life. Having a ring before a certain age is your requirement. Who made that rule?
Exactly. I feel like as we grow up, we're kind of taught that we need to have a ring by 26, first baby before 30,
right.
Hopefully baby number 2 before 30,
right.
And life is good.
Right.
Some people get that.
They do.
Most of us don't.
Correct. Well, let's just talk about statistics. We look north versus even the south of our country. It's more prevalent in the south.
Yes.
So even our Ole Miss, our predominantly, white universities were taught that even more so 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. That was the plan, to go get your MRS, not just your BS. Mm-hmm. It's changed a bit. We've become even more independent, sometimes to our demise, because it's not meant for us to be so independent. There's a fine balance between being empowered, independent, and still desiring a mate, a helpmate. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what I am saying, though, is when we are taught that that's what we're supposed to do, our next progression, we may miss the mark of who we really are and the exploration of that woman. And that's the thing. I think I missed it. I told someone my senior year in high school that I wanted to be married as my first goal. True story. We were at a graduation dinner.
Right.
And they were like, what?
And it's not uncommon.
Right.
As soon as I feel like we're turning over a little tassel, it's like, where's my husband?
Correct. And I was married a year later.
Oh, so you actually followed it.
I did. To my demise. In that relationship, it was, again, following what we thought was necessary. In my mind, I didn't want to have to go out in the dating world. I didn't want to have to be out there. I just wanted one person just to love me and build a life with. And that's what we have taught our fantasy in our head.
That's life.
Correct.
That's what we as women should be striving for.
Right. And it was not the reality. He was going to still do what he wanted to do. He was still going to be who he was going to be. And here I am attempting to create what my fantasy mind created and follow it out. That wasn't to be done. That was not the truth. See, here's the thing. And I credit someone else to telling me this. And I'm just going to give a spin to it. We can think we're being honest to each other and to ourselves. And in our minds, we are being honest. But is it the truth? There is a distinction between honest and truth.
And I feel like you've hit the nail on the head this entire time. It's more of finding you, being happy and comfortable with you.
Right.
And then once that happens, then go date, have a little fun, and whatever happens, happens after that.
Whatever happens, happens.
So is there any tips that you have? Because we're girl talking here. And men, you are more than welcome to chime in on the girl talk. Girl talk does not discriminate. Mm-mm. But are there any tips, any advice that you can give to women who are just kind of, they feel like they toned in to who they are. They're Wendi. They're the new age Wendi. Mm-hmm. And what can they do to pretty much get what they want in a man?
Well, okay, so shameless plug. My book is You Are Power. And I talk about...
Don't shameless plug it. Let's plug it.
Let's plug it, right? You Are Power is... The acronym is YOU, and that stands for yield, overcome, and understand your power. That's the you part. If you're yielding to who you are becoming, then you finally are accepting and submitting to yourself first. Get that, ladies. Not a man.
Say that again.
First.
Say that again.
There's
for
power.
someone.
There's power in submission. It's coming up under something.
Yeah.
But that means you have to hold it up. Ooh. So if I put...
I like that. Ooh.
if I were
touched yourself on that one.
Because if I were to put a table, have this table we're sitting with, and take the legs from the table that's under it, would it stand?
Not at all.
Do you understand?
You better preach.
There's power in submission because you're coming up under something for strength. Because you're powerful enough to withstand it. Mm-hmm. So if I have that type of power for myself, who wouldn't I be available for after that? Now, if you yield to who that really is, that's the why. If you overcome the obstacles keeping you from that person, that's the O. Now that you understand the power, you give back to the world. Your better you. That's the you. And I talk about using that acronym under the 6 principles of how we develop and cultivate the power. And it's in a hierarchy pyramid, which is, of course, your words, your thoughts, your actions, your intentions, your belief, and then your faith, ultimately, so belief in self, then faith in a higher source. And that's funny because I'm just kind of randomly talking about it, but that's what helped me throughout. I kind of talk a little bit in the book about my personal struggle, how I ran from my purpose, my power, and then finally crashing and burning almost, only to resurrect and use what I'm talking about in the book to make it. So if we... For instance, I think we were somewhere yesterday. We were doing a photo shoot, and I told Tori, Tori's sitting next to me, and I said, Tori, my energy was just really out of it. I mean, I was a mess afterwards. I said, because the energies, I felt the intentions of some, and sometimes it messes with me. And I'm always honest about it.
And that's when you know that you're so comfortable with who you are mm-hmm. that you can detect when energy is just mm-hmm. this doesn't feel good to me.
Right.
I can't wait to hit that level.
Right. And it's not that one thing you won't hear me do is dog people, talk about people. It's where they are at that moment. That doesn't mean that they're a bad person. That's not a good or bad thing. It's your intention in life, unfortunately, for that person or me or any of us. If our intentions are off, our actions are off, our thoughts are off, and our words are off. They all build upon one another.
Exactly.
So when I'm around that makes me uneasy. And that's why I say I'm very selective. And I hold that in high regard of what I'm around. And so that's when it goes back to that. So we start off with how to be empowered with firstly, yielding to that, overcoming self. We have to do some work, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening. Hey.
Gentlemen? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I always like to talk to them.
You do? I do too. That's a big part of still my audience. Because they're leaders. We're wanting a leader, but a lot of these brothers are not knowing how to lead. They've let mom has kind of messed it up.
Oh, especially here in the South, as we were talking about the difference between the South and the North. Men down here are spoiled.
Not only that, they don't do the leading. I've been to social events, and we can't wait to see what happens soon. We're doing an event regularly, hopefully, a mingling mogul mixer. Mm-hmm. Say that fast 8 times. Mingling mogul mixer. Right?
No.
Okay? And we're doing this event, but I'm hoping that the brothers, continue to show up when we do it. Why? Because I've seen social settings in the South where the men will literally be on one side talking to one another, and beautiful, flawless ladies are sitting not even 30 feet from them, and they don't say a word.
Are men scared these days, Wendi? Like, what's the issue? Why are a lot of women at home?
Because one thing men have said was rejection. They don't like the feeling of rejection. That they're still using that. That's
spoiled.
Okay. And they have been coddled by mom.
Spoiled.
Dad wasn't around.
Ooh, man.
I'm not doing the bashing, but Dad's
I'll do it for you, Wendi.
No.
Man.
But a lot of our men's fathers have not been totally present. So mom said, I'm going to take it up. I'm going to take the hit for that. So I'm going to be everything.
And that's the only thing they see.
That's it. And so they don't know how necessarily. But regionally, I was talking about this recently. Regionally, it's different. The East, the brothers, Northeast, they come.
They point at
they're
you.
Like, I might not have a lot, but hey, you, come here, let me holler at you for a minute. It's like, whoa. You know?
We can grow together.
Yeah, so I don't know what that means. Like, they'll at least entertain a conversation. They'll ask for a dance. The brothers in Chicago will at least come to you and say something.
I heard those Chicago men are very aggressive, but aggressive in a good way. They see what they want and they go for
men.
it. Do we need to move?
DC men, New York men.
Wendy, just tell me when, and I'm ready to get up out of here. We can go together. Latoya, you down? I'm not. I can't take the snow, but we can definitely move there over the summer.
And come back for the winter here, but they're different. I'm seeing the difference. And the ones who lurk or say things to me, a lot of them are not here. And the ones that are here are younger. That will approach me before a male my age. The young ones, and she's giggling over here because she's not right. They tease me because
I'm giggling because you look 22, so I'm not surprised that the young men are coming after you.
The age group that talks to me most is 25 to 36.
Because I kid you guys not, she's over here looking like she's 22. Sweetie, you look good. Take that as a compliment.
Thank you, but it's like, baby, but my son is your age. Sir, can you have a seat? No, but they're like, but that's okay. I like older women. So let me tell you what they're saying. Ladies, word on the streets. Some of the things they tell me. Because I ask, why? Why would you? And they have approached me. I'm telling you, they have come to me. I'm talking about pull up, get out the car. Hello, ma'am. You just are. What is it about me that you're not going to your young, recently college grad, masters, MBA women, educated, beautiful women.
In a nutshell.
There you go. Why? They're able to produce children with you. Why are you even stepping to me? What I've heard is ladies, tip number one, men are saying, your age group, we love confidence. We can smell it. That's number one I've heard. Number two, we love women that are thinkers. We want to hear your thoughts, not just see you. Number three, we love the fact that you exude a spiritualness about you, a nurturing, which every age group, we're wired this way. This isn't anything I've cultivated. This is who we are. All of us are this person. I've heard, let's see, I'm missing a tip. I'm missing something else I've heard.
So far, I've got confidence, communication, energy,
spirituality. And there was another something else that I was told. Just not being wild, just not wilding out. They like just the idea that I knew who I was and that I was kind of successful in a way.
And you were probably fully clothed. I walk outside a lot, or I'm on Instagram and I see half naked women everywhere. And it's just like, how can you want a man to respect you or take you out next Valentine's if every man doesn't see what they want to keep to themselves?
Right. And I'm always clothed. I mean, maybe be curvy fitting because I'm not gonna hide my curves. I love them, but I will say they say that they love the success that I show. Just the fact that I'm comfortable in that and that I'm doing something with life. And young women are doing it too. We were getting fitted for some clothing and I said, I don't want to do that. Even though I could rock that, it was a few items and they were just kind of had more of a see-through thing. That's not me. I'm not going to do that. And when men do approach, get this, they don't say anything crazy or crass. I don't get the wild pictures. I don't get the crazy, hey mama, you, it's hello miss.
None of that.
Hello miss, my name is, I've been waiting to ask you for a year or two.
I need to work on me because lately I get the yo, Sade, yo. I'm like, who is yo? Who is yo?
No.
And it's all about, and I like that the whole time you just spoke on confidence. And that's something that comes with time, ladies. We're not saying that it's something you have right away. It's something once you find yourself and be comfortable in your own skin.
Right.
There it is.
We even do that. I've even done seminars where I'm working with young ladies and I say, stand up and walk for me. Let me see what you're showing me. Just walk. And I can see so much just in your gait, Gait. I can see so much just in your gait. What is it out the gate? Pun. But I can see so much in someone just on how you walk. What is it that you're after in life? If it's your profession, fall in love with that. Fall in love with your schooling. And I'm not trying to sound old fashioned. They say that's attractive. That's attractive to a man. If that's what you're going for, they love that. They love that you're in your own and in your zone. But they are coming for the older woman. They are coming. And it's kind of funny that she's laughing because I'm like, no, stop, leave me alone. They're like, no. So
I'm not laughing because she right. And that means I'm going to be out here single for another.
No, it doesn't.
2 Valentines.
It means if we're serious about what God has for you, not what you have for you. If you're serious about it, let's do the work. Let's do the work. Because please understand, Clo-Clo, I wasn't always this woman. I had to be broken. And my hope and my prayer for everyone listening is that you don't have to hit rock bottom to get where I've gotten. I hit rock bottom. And I talk about it in chapter 2 of this book. When I say rock bottom.
Plug it again.
Yeah, You Are Power by Wendi J. Turner, Wendi Turner.
Where can we find it real quick?
You can find it on Amazon. You can download it to your Kindle.
Amazon Kindle.
You can order it on WendiJTurner.com.
There it is.
That's right. But what I want for any woman to know is, please don't do what I had to do to get there. You can do that without almost, being out of here. Because that's literally, and let me just say this. If we have something else that's holding us within, if it's depression, if it's, and I'm just going to plug it, ADHD, if it's lack of confidence, if it's abuse issues, today is the day of reckoning with any of it. Let's not keep sweeping it under the rug and just saying, Jesus, help me at the altar. Address the issues, because that will still exude into your love life, your professional life, and your relational life with friends or family. We hide that so much as women. We think that means and equates to being weak. Does not. I've suffered with all of that, and it still shows me strong.
And I think a lot of people, when it comes to faith, when God says, give it all to me, it doesn't mean just give it to him and hope that things will be better.
Right.
You have to work with him.
Yes.
At the same time, giving it all to him.
He says faith without works. But the work is the part, because people want the list. I've seen women bring me lists to my office. I'm a life coach as well. And I've seen women say to me, they'll hide the fact that what they really want is that family. They'll tell me everything else. And then after a month, the truth finally comes out, which I'd already knew the truth from just being around people enough. And they'll have this list, a litany of what this man is supposed to be. And I'll look through each of these and I'll say, and what of these are you?
I have nothing to say. I mean, she's speaking. I hope y'all listening, because Wendi is speaking.
Mm-hmm. You want him to be all of that. What of that are you? And that's the woo. And it's like, well, no. Don't expect him to. You want Louis Vuitton, but you bringing him JCPenney or vice versa. I think I said that to you yesterday. You want me to step down on, I'm Hermès. You want me to become what? I'm Birkin. Now you want me to go and look at Stride Right, sir? Have several seats.
Stride Right. She said stride right. You're absolutely right, though. Men, especially men these days, I think a lot of women are used to, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to let my man just take care of me. I have a friend who always says she wants to be a muse. She just wants to sit at home and let a guy just kind of take her. Maya D, I'm talking to you. That's because you're not here today. Ooh, but yeah, no, she says that. She wants to be a muse. That she says that. But I think it's different. Men want you to bring, if not just as much, to the table. That way I know if I'm down on my luck as a man, you got me, and you won't run to the next man that's going to take care of you.
Absolutely. And it doesn't even mean financially. Can you support him mentally?
Exactly.
They're stronger.
Exactly.
Women, I'm hearing less of them cooking. I'm still old-fashioned. And they love it. They still want a good meal.
I mean, even if you cooking the same meal every day, it's the thought that counts,
ma'am,
baby.
That would be a no.
Some women have to learn.
Get in a cooking class. Cook for yourself.
They kind of expensive now, Wendi.
Go on a Groupon, ma'am. Get you a Groupon and get you a class. Get with some girlfriends who can cook. Get with a mama on a Sunday that does cook. My daughter-in-law did that. She got in the kitchen and said, these are your son's favorite meals. Show me how to cook them for your son.
Way to keep your man, boo.
And she was in that kitchen and she tried it out. That's what I'm talking about. And I love that. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And she's about to be 23 this month. Young enough to get it. And they're married. Been together since freshman year of college. No problems, no breakups, no cheating. They're still together since 17, 18 years old.
So beautiful.
They have a clue, but they have a clue, but they were also raised differently. So in terms of, hey, these are your expectations. And I've told her under no uncertain terms, sweetheart, hey, Erica, expectations. My son, Landon, he's my boy. I'm sorry, you're grown. You're still my baby. Expectations. Don't let her down. You're the leader. But still, both of them have to give. So you have to know how to do these things for her, and she has to know how to do these for you. And together you can do those same things. We're not doing that. A man doesn't mind getting up and cooking you breakfast, nor should and you should do the same for him. It's give and take, but please come with something to the table.
Exactly.
Clean up. I'm being old school, but I'm preaching now. Clean up.
But that's what men are looking for. I feel like women have lost that.
They have. Don't just put on some Victoria's Secret perfume on the layers of skin. Make sure you scrub.
Tell them again, Wendy.
I'm serious. Then 3 heart attacks because I can see it. If your nails have brown under them, put some polish on or clean them.
Get them done.
Wash your hair on a regular. This sounds like I'm being demeaning, but it's amazing who I encounter on a regular basis. And I think people think they can dress up basic hygiene. And brothers are talking about that. Seriously.
We're giving y'all nothing but tips. And I hope y'all are listening. Wendy is preaching and I'm listening. I'm taking in, jotting down notes. And I'm loving it. Mm-hmm. And she doesn't only give tips here. Wendy, your Instagram is full of you giving inspirational messages and things like that.
Thank you.
Plug yourself. Where can we go and listen to you and connect with you and just talk to Wendy?
IG is Wendi J. Turner, WENDI J. Turner, no underscore, no spaces. That's my IG. My Twitter is WJ _Turner. Facebook is Wendi Johnson Turner. You can hear, I do events all over the city. We're always doing something.
And where can we find those events?
On my
What's
Instagram
the next
picture.
event?
You know what? The next one, where's my next one? We've done the Mingling Mogul Mixer.
She can't even say it's that much, but you'll remember it.
Right.
You guys will remember.
The Mingling Mogul Mixer, where we bring singles together, boss type singles together, having specialty signature drinks titled after love and success, and we come together, and sometimes I'm able to make connections. I have, was it going to be 10 married couples under my belt that I've introduced over the last 20 years, and they're still married. I've just introduced a new couple. Their first date is this Friday. If they marry, he said they're going to get married. If they marry, that'll be my 11th couple. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And that's his job to know. Mm-hmm. Amen. Hello. Did you hear that?
I preach.
Yeah.
I'm preaching with you.
Yeah.
When a man knows, he knows.
That's for him to know, though, not us. We don't push the envelope on that. But that will be my 11th couple. So Mingling Mogul Mixer is really for couple or singles or whomever, just for me to come and just kind of sense you out. And if I find a match, I'll kind of just say it. And it's just fun to do. Let's see what else we have coming up. We have some tours coming up.
Get excited.
I'm excited to say we have some exciting things coming up. I'll be doing, hopefully, I have a meeting today. We'll hopefully be doing a tour in your city one day where we're doing just the experience, where I go in and just talk intimately with people. We have a college tour we're building right now. I'm excited. Yes, we're excited. Tammy Roman will be joining me with Marcus Wiley.
Love Tammy.
She's so real. And together we're going to get together and talk to young folks that are just wanting to know what happens through faith, through laughter, and through realism. So we're coming together with some really great things. I can't wait
for this.
We haven't even announced that. You just got the exclusive.
Chat room, that is what the chat room is about, ladies and gentlemen. That was an exclusive tip.
Yes.
Exclusive tip. Yes. So we'll make sure that everyone knows about this because I'm going to the tour. I don't know about you guys, but I need that.
Yes.
I need that.
We're going to be doing all kinds of great things. I'm not even naming everything that's happening. I have a new book coming out, 30-Day Devotion Experience. I'm looking to hit shelves. Will hopefully be cut in the next 60 days is what I'm praying for. So you know what? Let's pray together. Let's talk about it. Let's peel the layers back. Let's be who we are. Let's really join in for the true work. Let's do the work. I also see clients separately sometimes here and there. But my joy is the human condition, Clo-Clo, and it's watching people really become who they are intended to be all along. We've all been given the little pieces. It's just about connecting those dots to see it come to fruition.
I love it. And I love Wendy. I done found me a mentor and I'm excited. And I hope you guys enjoyed this and got a piece of information out of this, the chat room. Ladies, I know you're listening. Men, I know you out there pretending like you're not listening, but I know you guys are. And let's all take in this advice. This has been one great episode. And Wendi, please come back and visit me when you have some free time. We can girl talk every week if you want.
I can't wait, because I was just thinking about that song I've been singing, Hit Me on the DM. Is it? No.
Down in the DM.
Goes down in the DM.
That's your song, Wendi?
No, we need to talk about that. The beat is great, but those are the kinds of things, when you said technology hurting your industry, your age group, it's hurting everybody. So we're thinking that's dating. We'll talk about that another time.
We'll talk about it another time. You heard that, which means Wendi will be back.
Yes.
Y'all mark her words. She said she was coming back.
I did.
But you guys know what to do. You can find us next week right here, Monday, 8 p.m., hmsnetradio.org. Check out the website. Wendi's interview will be up there. Some visuals, some pictures. It is at thechatroomradio.com. Instagram at the.chat.room. You guys know this information. And I will see you next week.
Do the bang bounce. That bang bounce. Do the bang bounce. Bounce, shot and bounce.
There's a lot of folks try to get with them players, but you all know they can't get with this flavor. We kept it straight from the A-time. We're making the real come up. Ain't no way we gon' stay down. People try to down the ATP, but you know what's up. Well, you know what it be. Ain't no way they can hold us back. But Iceberg on the Mr. Bonet on the track. We got the bass dropping and the club crunk up. So you know what's up. It's time to bring the booty on. And I'm checking for shawty because you know she got it going on. What's up to the big money makers? No shouts out to them other player haters. Lil Red and the boys from the south. What's up? We can't cut it out.
What's up, what's up? What's up, what's up, what's up? Ladies!
What's up, what's up? What's up, what's up, what's up?
Do the bang bounce.
That bang bounce.
Do the bang bounce. Bounce, shot and bounce. Bonet, back to get loose. 8-time player, still got the juice. Them ain't them freaks get bought. Turn the party out, then we gon' cut it off. Cause it ain't no thing to rock a show, but before we hit the stage, gotta get that flow. Cause if you ain't making no ends, big boy, you ain't making no sense. You better out on the crew, but as you can see, we really don't need you. So get the bass in your face.